Hello, my name is Henry, and today I'll be talking about animal-based proteins and their advantages. So let's begin with the word protein, which comes from the Greek word proteos, which means prime or primary. So proteins are an essential nutrient for life. Proteins nourish our bodies with nitrogen, sulfur, and carbohydrates. Amino acids are the building blocks of proteins. So amino acids synthesize proteins, peptides, creatine, serotonin, melatonin, and many other molecules. In a report done by Wu in 2019, he found through dry matter comparison test that a piece of beef maintains 63 to 68% of its protein compared to the plant-based protein, which maintain less than 12% of its protein with the exception of legumes. So what that means is plant-based protein consumption needs to be higher to maintain the same amount of protein that can be found in animal-based diets. The problem with this is that plant-based diets turn to a lot of starches, which contain a lot of carbohydrates. And with an excessive amount of carbohydrates and not being able to work it off or burn it off through regular activity or physical activity, that can turn into fat. And fat can lead to conditions like obesity and dyslipidemia, which are two conditions. Next, let's talk about where we actually get our proteins from. So three categories. The first category is called red meats. So red meats are like cattle, so cows, pigs, and game. So for example, elk. We also get it from white meats, which is like bird or poultry. So chicken, turkey, or quail. And finally, we have processed foods. Processed meats come from, say, like places like Burger King or McDonald's, or hot dogs or jerky. So what makes them processed is they go through these systems, like preservation systems. They're smoked, they're cured. So all of these processes make these foods more unhealthy. So what's the alternative to the unhealthy meats is nitrate-free meats. For example, if you're going to eat cold cuts instead of regular cold cuts, you can get nitrate-free cold cuts, for example. Overall, I believe that animal-based products, animal-based diets are better for us than plant-based diets because they have a more consistent proportion to proteins and nutrients compared to plant-based, which you need more to do the same. And that is my topic.